Welcome back to CarScope, the home for in-depth car reviews, high-octane performance breakdowns, and the latest on luxury and sports models. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic and revered nameplates in automotive history, the 2025 Porsche 911 GT. This isn't just a car, it's a legacy on wheels. A track-born beast that's refined for the road, engineered with surgical precision, and draped in tradition and innovation. Let's take a full tour of the 2025 Porsche 911 GT, inside and out, and see what makes it such a defining vehicle in the supercar world. Starting off, the visual presence of the 2025 911 GT is unmistakable. At first glance, it still bears the classic 911 silhouette we all recognize: it smooth, rounded curves paired with aggressive aerodynamic detailing. But look a little closer, and it becomes evident that this generation has evolved with an even sharper, more performance-focused attitude. The body lines are tighter, the stance is lower, and every surface seems tuned for function as much as form. At the front, the 2025 model features a widened bumper profile that houses redesigned air intakes with active aerodynamic flaps. These open and close depending on speed and cooling needs, giving the GT both an aesthetic and performance edge. The hood now has integrated NACA ducts that feed cold air to the brakes and engine bay, and these aren't just for show, they play a critical role in maintaining temperature control during aggressive driving. The signature 4-point LED matrix headlights have been reworked for greater efficiency and clarity, giving the 911 GT a piercing stare even when it's parked. Swinging around to the side, the wide body arches become more pronounced, housing massive 20-inch front and 21-inch rear forged lightweight wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires. The side profile reveals subtle changes in aerodynamics, such as new sculpted skirts and improved airflow channels that direct wind toward the rear wing and diffuser. The door handles sit flush with the body, contributing to better airflow and a sleeker appearance. Porsche's optional hatch package trims additional weight by adding more exposed carbon fiber elements along the roof and mirror caps. As we make our way to the back of the 911 GT, it becomes clear this isn't just a pretty fascia, it's engineered for high-speed stability. The rear is dominated by a massive fixed carbon fiber wing mounted with swan neck supports, offering increased downforce with reduced turbulence. Underneath, the rear diffuser is integrated into the bodywork, channeling airflow with precision. The signature light bar connecting the taillights remains, but it's now more narrow and razor-sharp in appearance. Quad titanium exhaust tips tucked into the bumper give off a low, growling tone that gets your adrenaline flowing before you even touch the throttle. Let's talk about what's inside. Climbing into the cabin of the 2025 911 GT is a tactile experience. It's Spartan in all the right ways, with a focus on the driving experience. You won't find much chrome or distraction, just Alcantara, carbon fiber, and purposeful simplicity. The dashboard is low and wide, maximizing forward visibility. Front and center is a GT-specific 12.6-inch digital instrument cluster with customizable driving data and lap timing functions. Beside it, a 10.9-inch infotainment touchscreen provides access to navigation, media, and track telemetry. The steering wheel is a masterpiece, a 3-spoke design wrapped in Alcantara, housing integrated drive mode selectors and paddle shifters that click with surgical precision. The seats are carbon fiber bucket style, aggressively bolstered yet surprisingly comfortable for long-distance driving. For those opting for the Club Sport package, a half-roll cage, 6-point harnesses, and fire extinguisher come as standard, pushing the interior deeper into motorsport territory. The rear seats, well, they're not here. Porsche has removed them to save weight, further emphasizing the GT's track-bred purpose. But even without them, cargo space remains functional, with additional storage in the front trunk, or frunk. Now, let's talk about what really makes the 2025 911 GT a Porsche: the performance. Under the rear deck lid lies a naturally aspirated 4.0-liter flat-six engine, producing a staggering 520 horsepower at 9,000 revolutions per minute and 346 pound-feet of torque. This engine isn't turbocharged, and that's by design. It delivers a linear, razor-sharp throttle response and a soundtrack that can only be described as mechanical symphony. The engine is hand-assembled in Zuffenhausen, just like in Porsche's GT racing cars. All that power is channeled through either a 7-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission or a 6-speed manual gearbox, depending on driver preference. And yes, enthusiasts rejoice, the manual is not only available but engineered to perfection with a short throw and precise gate. The 0-60 miles per hour time comes in at just 3.1 seconds with the PDK, and a top speed of 198 miles per hour pushes the envelope for a street-legal performance car. Handling is what truly sets the 911 GT apart. Rear-wheel steering, torque vectoring, and adaptive dampers make this car feel alive beneath you. It turns in with sharp immediacy, responds to mid-corner adjustments with grace, and rockets out of exits with unshakable confidence. On the Na 1/4 Nordschleife, this car clocked in lap times that rival full-blown race cars, yet it's still drivable on public roads. The braking system is another highlight. Porsche equips the GT with massive carbon ceramic brakes as an option, providing fade-resistant, consistent performance lap after lap. The pedal feel is firm and communicative, just like the steering. Whether you're diving into a hairpin at 120 miles per hour or cruising on a highway, the car feels stable, predictable, and exhilarating. Fuel economy isn't its strength, but that's not why you're buying this car. Expect around 16 miles per gallon in the city and 22 on the highway, but every drop of premium fuel burned feels like it's put to thrilling use. When it comes to pricing, the 2025 Porsche 911 GT starts at approximately $184,000 in the US, with options like the Satch package, ceramic brakes, and custom interior trim easily pushing the price above $210,000. And if you're looking at limited edition trims or paint-to-sample exclusives, you could be hovering near the $230,000 mark. But here's the thing: every dollar buys into a lineage, a performance philosophy, and a driving experience unlike anything else. The 911 GT isn't just about numbers or luxury, it's about how it makes you feel behind the wheel. It's the way the throttle responds when you heel and toe into a corner, the balance you feel at the limit, the subtle flex of the chassis as it grips and bites into the asphalt. It's visceral, it's raw, and it's refined all at the same time. As always with Porsche, customization is part of the package. Customers can choose from a range of exclusive paint options, bespoke stitching, race-inspired interior trims, and performance-oriented upgrades. No two GTs need to be the same. Whether you want a stripped-out track machine or a road-going supercar that turns heads at Cars and Coffee, the 2025 911 GT delivers. So where does this car stand in today's automotive landscape? In a time when many high-performance vehicles are going hybrid or full EV, the 2025 911 GT doubles down on pure, analog thrills. It's a machine built for those who want the driving experience front and center. No filters, no artificial enhancements, just skill and connection. And that's what makes it truly special. The 2025 Porsche 911 GT isn't trying to be the fastest in a straight line or the flashiest on the boulevard. It's designed for the driver, so for those who appreciate the nuance of apex clipping, the tension of braking zones, and the joy of every shift. It's less about tech for tech's sake, and more about evolution with intent. Before we wrap things up, let's revisit what makes this car extraordinary. An iconic design refined for the modern era. An interior that prioritizes performance but still offers Porsche-level fit and finish. A powertrain that sings to 9,000 revolutions per minute with race-bred reliability. And handling dynamics that make you feel like you are part of the machine. This isn't just a Porsche, it's the Porsche. Thanks for watching today's in-depth review on CarScope. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the 2025 Porsche 911 GT, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss another review of the world's most exciting cars. Drop your thoughts in the comments. So would you go manual or PDK? Would you daily it, or keep it track only? Until next time, keep your wheels spinning, your revs high, and your passion for cars alive. This is Carscopia, where every detail matters. See you in the next one.